Hey y'all, hey, come on in. Shit, like I'm straight and I'm back here again. And today we will be doing a astral talk of the day, okay? So today I wanted to come talk to you guys because we are actually officially at the end of Virgo season, and we are transitioning into Libra season, okay? So for Libra season starts from September 22nd to October 22nd, okay? And with Libra season is the energy of being aware of your relationships that you have with others and yourself, okay? Also with that is understanding how to meet these relationships with yourself and others halfway, okay? Being very compassionate and being very negotiable with people, places, and spaces in your environment, all right? That is the Libra's energy. Now, with the Libra's energy, it is focusing on balancing and finding balance and harmony through relationships with others and throughout art, okay? So if there's artistic things that you like, this is a time where you could be putting a balance, give and receive in the things that you love, okay? And so Libra is also significantly looked up as the peacemaker of the zodiacs, okay? And so with the Libras, however, life is not always peaceful when it comes to making life balanced, but Libra is the energy that tries to attempt to restore balance, okay? Libra also makes it easier for us to make decisions on actually taking on that challenge. So if you back in Virgo energy may have been in this back and forth with yourself mentally about worrying about how to have balanced conversation with people during this Libra season, you don't have to worry about that. If there are things that you want to talk about, even if there is small conversation of things that you want to share with others that you may think people may want to connect on, this is a very good time to share those like-minded ideas of any little thing that you may come up to, all right? And so I'm also going to be talking about how Libra can be applied within our houses, okay? So I'll be going through all 12 houses and how Libra energy can play out within these houses as well, and I'll be doing that after the transit talk, okay? Now with Libra being in the sun, it is considered about not rocking the boat or not making the boat tilt on either end, okay? Libra season does not like the tit for tat, okay? Libra season does not tolerate wanting to have things being in the shadow or hidden, okay? That's something that I look at as my moon, the moon card. Libra season is where the Libras will flip over the moon to bring the dark into the light, okay? So whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. When Libra season comes, that is how it manifests, because Libra brings the other polarity of things to try to make things even. So you may not like it, but it's all going to be a part of the truth, okay? So with the Libra season, that is a part of that energy, all right? Now also Venus is the planetary holder of Libra. Venus is actually transitioning to Scorpio energy, okay? And so with this energy, this could be taking initiative to be fixed in on what it is that you want. Now be very, very mindful to not be in this egotistical mindset where you're only worried about the desires of yourself, but be very open to want to bring balance with others. Like I said, we are opening up in a Libra season. With Venus being a Libra, it may make us very fixed on being dominant on getting what it is that we desire, but also be fixed in making sure things are balanced for both parties, all right? Now Gemini is in the moon as well, you guys, okay? And so with Gemini being in the moon, this is going to put us in a space where, like me, I need to take a breather, okay, in between words and conversations. But with both the sun and the moon in a air sign, it put us in this energy where you may want to connect and elaborate on different conversations with different topics or ideas that you may be coming across, okay? And so this is a grand time for you to share the wisdom and knowledge. Like I said, this may not be people that you hang out with on a regular basis. You may be somebody who share information on social media platforms, or you're somebody who loves to go out and be in different scenery, so you come across different environments of people where you're able to share things that you're learning, right? Sorry, y'all. That's water. I ain't drinking, I ain't influencing nothing. That's water, okay, y'all? But I needed that. And so with this Libra seasoning, that's the part of balance as well. Learning to value yourself, learning the importance of what is it that your body needs when it comes to catering to you. Okay, so we're going to now get into the Libra in each planetary placement, all right? So with Libra rising is Libra in the first house. Libra rising, this position may be a little bit uncomfortable because it is your opposite energy, which is Aries. And so this is the energy where you may be realizing you not only want to worry about others, but remember to worry about yourself. Okay, so when you're putting great attention on what it is that people may see you, if you're putting attention on how other people may see you, Libra, that may not be as of important. The main thing you need to focus on is what is it that brings you value when it comes to how you see yourself, and what is it that you're bringing to your relationships or your partnerships. Okay. And so with the second house in Libra, you have adding value to the world. How is it that you're adding value to the world? Okay, get in the environment of checking yourself. So what is it that you're bringing to the world? What is the information that you're bringing to the world that is seeped in as value? Being in this space of understanding that whatever it is that you value, it is important. Based on God giving you this ability to say that, hey, this is something that you want to do. Libra in the second house, that's something that I feel like you need to have faith in. With it being in the second house, that's Taurus energy. So Taurus is the energy of Venus, which is love and pleasure. Love and pleasure. So what is it that brings you value with the things that you love? You should be sharing that with the world during this time. Second house in Libra. Okay. And so the third house in Libra is creating more connection. Okay, but not only creating more connection, but creating more connection with individuals that have similar mindsets and the things that y'all want to grow and expand more in. Okay, so during this time, Gemini, like I said, we have the Libra Sun, and then we have the Moon in Gemini. With the Moon being a Gemini, like I said, you may be in this space where you are overly talking or overly expanding on certain conversation of things that you want to bring up. Open up conversation, but don't overdo it. Okay, with the Gemini Moon, don't talk yourself into something and then over talk while the experience is already being experienced. Okay, allow yourself to just create these experiences and then allow things to be balanced. So if you find yourself in an environment where you're opening up conversation with people that are trying to be mutable with you, allow them to give their 1-2 to the conversation as well on whatever it is that you're trying to build. Okay, so Libra being in the fourth house is building new relationship with people who you can actually trust. Okay, so Libra being in the fourth house is going to put you in a state where you want to be around people that you can, tell all of your vulnerable and sacred at home things that you would do at home with those who you want to build with. Okay, and I'm not saying open all up with people who you are building new with, but make sure that the people who you're building new bonds with, that you're actually in a space where you could trust the knowledge that you're going to be sharing with them. Okay, Libra in the fourth house. All right, so Libra in the fifth house, what is your enjoyment? Okay, because whatever your enjoyment is when it comes to the fifth house, Libra in the fifth house people, that is where you need to be focused on connecting with more people at, because that is going to bring you in alignment where you're going to have to realize everything is not just about you. Okay, Libra in the fifth house, because you may be in this state where you want to communicate with people, but you may be the one who's talking or doing more to trying to do more of the conversation or trying to do more of the relating. With this time, Libra, it's very important that you spend the time in a space where you're allowing people to be able to show you what they're focusing on as well, and sharing the things that they're engaging in. Because remember, Libra in the fifth house deals with the sun, which is the Leo energy, which will put Libras in a state where all they want to worry about is themselves. All they want to worry about is the things that they want to be involved in. All they want to worry about is things that they want to say. Don't be in an egotistical space, okay, during this time when you have Libra in the fifth house. All right, so Libra in the sixth house this is where you will be paying attention to new working relationships. All right, and when I talk about working, I'm not just talking about working a 9 to 5. I'm talking about what are you putting self-work in when it comes to yourself, when it comes to catering to you. Okay, so Libra in the sixth house, it's very important that you understand, yes, you could be putting in the work to build better bonds with people who you're associated outside of yourself, but what is your association when it comes to what it is that you value, what it is that you need to help build on who you are, and what is it that makes you great, so that you can share that wisdom and knowledge with people who you spend a lot of your time with on a regular routine basis. Okay, now Libra in the seventh house, you're going to be focusing on building on new conversation when it comes to your comfortability. All right, so with the Libra being in the seventh house, you guys are in this space where you already are in an environment where you like to talk about the things that you love, where you are in this environment where you can talk about the things that makes you feel balanced, but also remembering the responsibility of you. Like I always tell y'all, the love and the pleasure that you have when it comes to you catering to other people is the same thing that you must understand when it comes to love and catering to yourself. Okay, and understand that, like with Aries supposed to be in the first house. When the Libra is in the first house, it's the opposite when it's in the seventh. It's like, instead of you worrying about yourself, you gotta worry about others. When Libra's in the first, is you worry about yourself, then worry about others. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with the seventh is you worrying about yourself. No, you're worrying about others, then worry about yourself. So what are you giving to others in the seventh house? What are you sharing with others? What are you seeing as a value that you could actually give to others as a form of comfortability for themselves as well? Okay, so with Libra in the 8th house, you have, what are you doing behind the scenes with your partnerships? What are the things that y'all are creating behind the scene when it comes to you in an individual connection? It's very important with Libra in the 8th house that not that your connection be secretive, but is there something that you're building with somebody with Libra in the 8th house where whatever y'all doing is in private? It's like nobody outside of what y'all doing or what y'all creating, whether this is a painting project, whether this is y'all creating some type of yoga routine or dancing routine, or y'all doing hair, or y'all doing some type of nails, you and whoever you're building that cooperation with a bond, that y'all have some type of behind the scenes conversation on how y'all going to build and connect, so that this can grow from both of y'all perspectives, not just one-sided perspective. Okay, that's what the 8th house, it's like having a private connection outside of what y'all showing the world. All right, and so the 9th house with Libra is spiritual and religion similarity. All right, so this could be you realizing you want to connect, Libra, with people who have had the same experiences as you. All right, during this time, it's going to be it should be more comfortable for you to connect with people who have had the same experiences with you, because y'all are actually now able to relate on what is it that y'all have experienced that can allow y'all to have more of a deeper connection on how y'all going to bring balance into y'all relationship. Okay, and so you want to be in this environment where you're actually able to be with people who have the same experience, so that y'all are able to manifest more of not the same thing but better things that's going to help bring prosperity within your lives. Okay, and so Libra in the 10th house is building on a status. All right, so this can be Libra in the 10th house. You guys will need to build on relationships that are going to help you build on whatever it is that you're trying to grow as a part outside of yourself. So some type of status outside of yourself, whether you want to be a music artist, a dancer, you want to be somebody who's sharing wisdom and knowledge on a social media platform, or you want to be somebody who, you know, doing something. You got to find somebody outside of yourself that can do that same exact thing, and allow them to come in your life to give you the access to things that they have, and then y'all are able to give as well the access that you have when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so what the 10th house is creating a business partner. You want to find business partners during this time, 10th house and Libra. You want to find people that you could build a business with. Y'all may not know what y'all want to build on, but at least having a mindset of building on something. So like you and somebody could both have a business, but y'all don't know how y'all going to connect to make these business grow together, but y'all at least have a mindset on building on something. That's faith when it comes to the 10th house in Libra. Okay, so now with the 11th house in Libra, this is you building a organization or an association to how can you as someone bring a leadership to better our humanity. What is it, who and what you are associated with, and what is it that y'all can bring to humanity as a whole, as a group, as a collective. So with the Libra being in the 11th house is you need to be associated with others who bring things to humanity just the same way as you do as well. Now the good thing will be that y'all are building on a foundation together, so that y'all can be kind of helping the environment as a whole. But if you guys are bringing things separately to as a collective to an environment, that's still good. It's like being in an environment with people who you know motivate, but they motivate in their own form or in their own way, just having the right intention or the right mind. Okay, Libra in the 11th house, you want to associate with people who have the right mindset of giving back to humanity and wanting to invest in humanity and wanting to bring balance to humanity and not just thinking about themselves. Okay, now Libra in the 12th house could be someone who spends a lot of their time pouring balance into their fantasies, pouring balance into the things that are a part of their dream and their illusions, and bringing their dream and their illusion to the reality regardless of what is going on in their environment. So 12th house Libras can deal with a lot of things going on when it comes to outside of themselves, but they choose to continue to focus on the spiritual aspect of their life by bringing their spiritual dream or the mystical dream into their reality by planting the right seeds into what it is that they want to grow, even if they don't see it in the right now. So personally, me, I have 12th house house in Libra, and so that's why I spend so much time focusing on my desires or the things that I want, I desire. Even if they're not directly in front of me right now, I have a vision or a dream or a fantasy on creating the reality that I want in my life, so that it's already here. So with Libra in the 4th house, is taking action on the things that you see as a fantasy in your life as if it's already happening. Okay, so with the Libra going through all of the houses, the 1st to the 12th house, I hope this helped you guys on how this energy can be applied to us, because during this Libra season, Libra is here to bring balance for all of us in all of our houses. So don't be hard on yourself if right now you're not able to accept what role, based on the things I was talking about, accept the role that you're supposed to be playing to make things more easy, not only in your life but those around you. Just be mindful and know that, hey, you do have the knowledge and you have the wisdom of the things that I'm sharing with you, and it definitely can be applied into your life. Okay, and so I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this Libra season, and I'll see you guys as we continue to move forward. Okay, bye.